So this is called thigh gap, which how many people have not heard of thigh gap? Yeah.
Yes, it's good.
Okay, I hadn't heard of it either, and when I heard about you're supposed to have space between, when you stand up and put your feet together, you're supposed to have space between your thighs.
Yeah, that's what the thigh gap is. You're skinny enough so your thighs do not touch when you're standing straight.
Right, and you were criticized because you were modeling something and people started calling you...
All kinds of things, really. Actually, I wanted to come out wearing a pig costume because that's what a real pig looks like, and that's what I got called. I got called a pig, I got called hefty. It's fine. I'm really confident and I love, I love my body as it is. But it was a shock,
We need women to say that.
Yeah, I know. I was really shocked.
It's very rare to hear anybody, especially women, say, I love my body and I'm comfortable with that. And very few young girls, because you're supposed to say, oh, I have this, or oh, I'm, but you're not supposed to say you're comfortable with your body, which is not great for kids growing up.
It's been so empowering. The more I'm plus-size model, the more I say, I love my body. It actually works. Saying you love your body actually works. It makes a positive rebound effect, and then you start loving your body. You start not caring about the little things. You're like, it's those little things that, that just so time-consuming, diets and control and all that. You just want to let go and just accept who you are.
You started modeling when you were 16?
Yeah.
And were you really thin when you started modeling?
I wasn't. I was a normal girl, and I wanted to model because everyone's, told me I should model, and
well, you're 6'2". You have two choices. You're a basketball player or you're a model.
Exactly, all the volleyball, yeah. So it was limited options, no. And so I started to lose weight naturally because I thought, you had to be skinny to be a model. And then the agencies got involved. And, even at my absolute skinniest, I was not skinny enough to model. Cindy Crawford today couldn't even model a catwalk because she's too curvy. That's to a point where it's got to. And so, I gave up caring, moved to France, fell in love with food, started a food blog, and dedicated to my life of just loving food and loving, food's not the problem, it's society, it's all other issues, and we're all hating on so much things, but we should just be, accepting our natural side.
So you don't, so you must have, during that time, so you tried to diet, you tried to do all those things, and they don't work. I don't know why people still think diets work.
It was hell, it was a really traumatic experience for me. I was 16, and to think it so much and to hate your body so much, to hold it responsible for not working, to hold it responsible for holding your life back. I was getting options for overseas and all this, like a dream job for me, this little girl in Australia, So it was, a huge turnaround when I first started plus-size modeling. That was when everything changed.
And I really can't get over it. You're 6'2", and you're size 12, and that you're a plus-size model.
I know. I mean, to be honest, a plus-size should be a model, and they should learn to put more, different sizes, different ages in the catwalks. I just don't see why that's a problem.
And different ages, like you said, because most of these models are like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah, they're so young and manipulative that, you can tell a 16 to do anything she wants to do, and she'll do it.
Right. Well, and also she's 16, so we're never going to have a body like a 16-year-old girl if you're
exactly.
a mature...
You're still a teenager, and I'm like, when you become a woman, that's when you get the hips and the shot, and that stuff to me is, I love my body for my hips, and my hips would have to be half the size to model. Do
you think that the fashion industry can change, or do you think it's partially, I think, the consumer's fault because we're the ones trying to chase that, or we have the power to change it, don't you think?
Yeah, we do. I think, unfortunately in media, women's weight's really tarnished. I mean, case in point, Kim Kardashian with pregnancy weight. And I wrote an article recently about Lady Gaga's weight gain as well, and I think when any celebrity woman gains weight, we ridicule them. We call them such terrible names, and we don't even think about the consequences of to young girls. So I think it's, we should definitely focus on what we say to each other. We shouldn't comment so freely. It's someone's body and that's their image, and that's going to affect them later on in life. I think I'm more about, finding your set natural weight and just being happy at that weight. Don't try to force yourself down. Like, I can't be skinny. That's just, my bone structure.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's good that you are comfortable with who you are, and that's what we all need to learn, is to be comfortable in a healthy body. That's all that matters. You're amazing.